Well, good morning, everyone. We are live here at In the Light, and we are talking about how you can get that sun-kissed glow safely. But first, I want to talk about some of the benefits of coming out here. You actually exfoliate the body completely before applying this sunless tanner, and you're saying we should all be doing that once a week?
Yes, because the body sheds about 50,000 dead skin cells a day.
Nice.
So, and most people don't exfoliate at home, so that helps one to exfoliate the skin, plus you've got a clean slate to start with. So
that's a lot of dead skin cells, and I don't exfoliate once a week. So how should we be exfoliating at home once a week?
You can buy Epsom salts, add a little oil to it, add scented essential oils if you want to fragrance it, and just scrub it on wet skin. You can get sugar scrubs. You can make your own with just regular sugar too, adding oil to it. And some people even add food coloring to give it a little color. And
now, does that dye your skin?
No, actually it won't. If you just use a little bit. You don't want to use a lot, otherwise, you may end up dyeing the skin.
You don't want to turn pink or red or purple or blue or anything. But that's pretty easy. Something simple to do at home.
Very simple to do at home. And even if you're laying out in the sun, which we don't recommend, it gives you that even tan, so you're not getting splotchy and stuff.
Now, if people do buy, say, the over-the-counter tanning, sunless tanner, it can be streaky, it can be flaky, I guess. You're the one to tell.
The fake bake with it is it's chocolate brown in color, so it's not going to turn you orange. The others, I don't use what you can buy like at Target and Walmart, just because it doesn't necessarily have a color guide to it. The fake bake does. There are other products out there, but I've tried them too, and some still give you that orangey look, but with a fake bake you can use it with any skin tone.
I'm talking about the fake bake. We're not talking about inside a tanning bed. That's actually the product that you use, and you've got it right here.
Yes, this is the original. This is a lotion, and this is what I use with Jessica, and it's a lotion. They also have sprays. They have a body butter if you have really dry skin.
Oh, wow.
It helps to moisturize and tans also. And then they have a spray that they have two sprays. They have one that is similar to the lotion where you're going to leave it on and then you'll shower later. And then they have one that actually is an instant tan, and then you can shower it off later. So.
Real quick, because we're running out of time, but don't worry, guys. We're going to be actually applying some of this sunless tanner coming up here on Good Day. But we've got Jessica, and she's under a sheet and a towel. Yes. So it's not like you're walking in here, stripping down to your undies, stripping down to your birthday suit, and having you apply this sunless tanner.
Right. You are draped at all times, and even if they want to come in, wear a swimsuit, they can wear one piece, a two-piece, whatever their comfort level is. So
I was kind of wondering about that. I was certainly a little skeptical, but guys, I have gotten a spray tan before, and you do the ones where you sit in the booth and you hope that you turn around at the right time. I think we've all seen that Friends episode, if you know what I'm talking about. But we are talking it today. Not going to turn you orange, not going to get you streaky, and it's all going on right here live at In the Light this morning. Back to you guys in the studio. Well, I tell you, I'm not relaxing this morning, but Jessica here certainly is. Jessica actually came in the other day here to In the Light to get half of herself spray tanned. We've got her belly here. It's not a belly. She's nice and skinny this morning, but it is half done. You can't really tell. It's a very gradual sunless tan. We're going to be applying the second half to her stomach coming up live here on Good Day in just a few minutes, and talking again about the benefits and some of the added relaxation that you get if you come out here for this exfoliation and sunless tanner. It's all coming up live here on Good Day. First, back to you guys in the studio real quick. Well, good morning, everyone. We are live here at In the Light, and we got to fix Jessica up. She came in the other day and got all exfoliated, and now she's a little half and half. Yin and yang, I guess is what we're saying. But again, half of her stomach is got this self-tanner on it. The other half doesn't. But it all looks very natural, even comparing her to different skin tones.
yes. And the fake bake is very natural looking and gradual, so you don't look, drastic difference. So
yeah.
Where you look like you've gotten.
You're not going to walk into the office one day and be pale, and the next saying, oh, you went and got a self-tan or fake tan. Okay, so go ahead. Show us how you apply this. Jessica, you're not feeling exposed. I mean, you're live here. You're on live television, and you're covered up. Feeling good?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm going to go back to sleep.
Because that is what half of this is about. It's very relaxing, almost like a massage.
Yes, and it is, and which we recommend coming in later in the day to get it done, if you get it done in the office, and just because the product absorbs better at night, and also you're not having to worry about getting caught in the rain or getting sweaty.
Yeah, it definitely has been pretty hot these past few days here in South Georgia. But about how long does this take to apply?
The whole process in doing it here takes 2 hours, and that includes the exfoliation and the drying time, because when I put it on to start with, I do 3 coats.
Okay.
And so you have to kind of give it time to absorb and dry so that it's not going to rub off.
Sure. Now, again, I know it's kind of hard for y'all to see at home, but just looking at her stomach right now, that color is instant. I can already tell that you've put it on.
Yeah, there is a color guide that you see, and when you shower, which they recommend waiting at least 6 hours to get the gradual color.
Sure.
You will see brown in the shower.
Okay, don't be alarmed.
Yes, and that's just the color guide. And
so you don't apply too much in one spot, not enough in another?
You can see when it goes on, and that way you are applying it. It's hard to mess it up. So you can,
good to know.
You can buy the product yourself and apply it at home. And the service includes taking the product home with you.
So if you do want a little extra color, you can take it home, apply it in the next few days.
Yes.
Now, this is not a spray tan. So what is the difference between this and a spray tan?
With a spray tan, it's a one-time thing. So, but with this, you can keep adding to it. I usually recommend to clients to start over again in 3 weeks. So for, if they want to gradually get darker, they can add an extra coat each day. And with this, one of the differences with the spray tan is you kind of feel sticky afterwards. With this and the spray, once it's on, you don't feel sticky. You comfortably can sleep in it.
Awesome.
And or if you want to do it during the day, lounge around, and so you can go about functioning without feeling like you have to stand and wait
not move
to
at
get
all.
a shower.
You're going to stick to everything that you touch. All right, well, coming up, we're going to be talking about how it's safe for all ages and find out if you've got a wedding coming up, if you're heading off to a cruise or a beach this weekend, how soon you should come in and get this done. It's all coming up live here on Good Day. Back to you guys in the studio. We are live here at In the Light. It is inside Natural Nails Nail Salon, but we are talking all about relaxation and getting that beautiful sun-kissed glow healthy and safely, because it's fake, but no one's going to know the difference because it looks so natural. Now we've got Lauren here because, Cindy, this is safe for all ages.
Yes.
So all ages can do it. Great for pageants.
Yes, great for pageants, and they do make a spray that is instant tan, dries quickly, and then you can shower it off. So if you don't want your child looking fake or that, all of a sudden they've got this tan and, it'll shower off.
Sure.
But this particular one is similar to the lotion because you would put it on overnight and then the color guide will wash off and you've got that tan. It's just this dries a little quicker than the lotion does.
Okay.
So, you can do,
Would this be the instant one?
This is not the instant
Okay.
one. It's a gradual, but the instant one would be
Very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Talking again, some of it might get on your sheets or something, but we actually just sprayed it, so you can see a little bit, but this is no cause for alarm.
No, that will wash out. I've used these multiple times for the fake bake, and
it's pretty white everywhere else. Yeah. All right, so now let's go ahead. Okay. Show us what you're going to do to Lauren here. I like your little oven mitt.
Yeah, this comes with the, this is the Flawless Self-Tanning Liquid, and you get the mitt, and you can either, which I'll show 2 ways you can put it on.
Okay.
You can just spray it, and then use the mitt to rub it in.
Oh, you're getting a little massage there. Are you excited, Lauren?
Yes. So with this, or you can spray
a couple different ways.
And just rub it on.
And now, guys, I am a big fan of the Sunless Tanner. However, I'm not very good at applying it. And so many times you get the streak from your finger on your leg, or you get it in between your fingers, or maybe if you do go to one of the booths that spray it, you don't remember to open your fingers, and then you get those creases. That's not going to happen with this.
That's not going to happen with this because you do have the color guide, so you see where it's going, and that's one benefit of using your hands, which you do want to wear gloves because otherwise you will have, it's if you keep reapplying to your palms.
Sure.
But you can get into those creases a little bit, and
you're doing it in between her toes right here. I mean, that's
but you can adjust the pressure, like, for the legs, I am going to do a heavier pressure, and then just lightly go over, the feet.
Sure.
So you get that, and you can go in between the fingers, so you do have that natural, and you're not, oh my gosh, there's a very distinct whiteness compared to
again,
color.
and having everyone know you just got a fake sunless tan.
Right.
This one, I know we don't have smell-o-vision, guys. Smells so good. Very tropical scent.
Yes. And that's one thing I like about the fake bake, because I'll be honest, I have clients that come in and they've had their spray tans for a few days, a week.
But you can still smell it.
I can smell it. And that's what, and which will show my daughter later. And she even kept saying last night when I was putting it on her, it smells good. And so, yeah, you don't have that crazy smell. And it is safe. It does not clog the pores, so you can put it on your face.
Good to know.
And I don't recommend I just recommend doing one coat rather than multiple coats.
You don't want to have a different colored face.
Yeah, because I made the mistake of putting on multiple coats, and it can show the pores more, but if you just do the one coat, it looks very natural.
Well, there you go. We got to finish getting Lauren nice and tan here. Again, safe for all ages. You can come here to In the Light inside Natural Nails, and you do get to take the bottle home. So if you want a little bit of extra color a few days later, you're good to go. But don't worry, this lasts about how many days?
You actually can keep applying for up to 3 weeks, and I recommend starting over again from scratch.
With the exfoliation process.
And yes, just to give a clean slate, so as you're shedding dead skin cells, you're not going to start getting splotchy. And I recommend that with any tanning.
Sure. And exfoliating every week. Thanks so much, Chris. We are live here at In the Light. And now, guys, I really want to show off, again, Kirsten's legs. One, definitely nice and tan. The other, not that she's pale, but certainly a major difference between the two. And now you tanned Kristen's leg last night.
Yes.
Is that what it was? So, I mean, we're talking overnight instant results.
Yes. And because actually we did it late last night, and she showered early this morning to be here. So, and, for her to be a 10-year-old, and she slept comfortably in it.
Yeah,
so
important.
It wasn't sticky or anything like that.
And now people out there at home might be thinking, now why in the world does a 10-year-old need a fake tan?
You have pageants, if you're going even to the beach to give them a little color, so if they are fair skinned, then you don't have to worry as much about them, burning. And so you could, do it for vacation or if they're in a wedding, just anything.
Sure, safe for all ages.
Yes, it is safe. It will not clog the pores, so you can even put it on the face. And
great. So, Now, if you come here to see you actually kind of get a full body exfoliation as part of the sunless tanning process.
Yes. I do exfoliate the body first, and then it's not quite like getting a massage, but it is very relaxing because it takes about 2 hours for the whole process. So
you get a little bit of a rundown. I'm sure it's a nice little back rub when you flip over. But talk to me as you're going to apply it here to Kirsten about exfoliation. How many dead skin cells did you say we lose a day?
About 50,000.
Oh, that is a lot of dead skin cells.
Yes.
And they're just kind of sitting on our body if we don't exfoliate?
Yes, and they will slough off themselves, but it's not going to be near the result. Because when you think about it, if you've got a lot of dead skin cells, even when, not even just tanning, but putting a lotion, all you're really doing if you're not exfoliating is rubbing that around, and it's not going to penetrate.
Doesn't that sound so wonderful? Sloshing off all your dead skin cells. Happy Thursday, everyone. But again, exfoliation, something that everyone should be doing, whether they're tanning, sunless tanning, like you said, just for day-to-day moisturization?
Yes.
Is that a word? Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, and you can use things like even making your own with Epsom salts, just adding some oil to it to get, you don't want it slushy. You just want it where you've got that the salt will stick to the skin and, it's not falling off. And you can do sugar scrubs too if you don't like the salt if
Sure.
it burns or something.
Now, this will last certainly a couple days, definitely about a week or so. You're saying you get the bottle, so if you do want to add a little bit of color, but say someone has prom, homecoming, a wedding, a beach vacation coming up, how soon should they come in before they leave?
I recommend if they're coming in to me or even doing it at home, you want to do the process at least 2 or 3 days before, because you may decide, hey, I want to look darker. I want to add another coat to this. Or if, you need to tweak it a little bit.
Sure.
Then you've got that extra window of time to be able to, look natural.
Sure, and it won't fade away like, say, a spray tan, traditional spray tan might.
Right, because you have the product with you, so you can, I tell my clients that either buy the product from me or come in for the service, that you can keep applying for up to 2.5, 3 weeks, and then I recommend
starting over again.
Starting
with
over again,
exfoliation.
just because you don't want to start looking splotchy and all of that.
Sounds
so.
good. Again, if you did buy the Fox 31 deal, it is good here at Natural Nails, which in the light is inside of Natural Nails. So come on out and get glowing for the summertime. We'll be back with more Good Day. Stick around.